We now move into the history of management and organizational behavior, part 2. We now move on. Management kept evolving, and how organizations were managed started to change. Some of this is when the corporate period began to start, and we had the industrialization of America. The person that I'd like to introduce you to is Frederick Winslow Taylor. He lived from 1856 to 1915, also known as F.W. Taylor. He was an engineer, and what he strived to do is improve industrial efficiency. He is oftentimes referred to as the father of scientific management. What it is, it's a study between the relationships between people and tasks for the purpose of redesigning the work process for higher efficiency. Okay? And it was used in the late 1800s for its informal rule of thumb that you systemically follow it, okay, instead of an informal rule of thumb. He wanted to reduce the time the workers spent on each task by optimizing the way the task was done. So he was looking for efficiencies, and he thought that by studying the relationship between people and tasks, he would be able to achieve that. He attempted to define the one best way to perform every task. He believed that improved management practices led to improved productivity. So he studied task performance, supervision, and motivation. He came up with 4 principles. 1, replace rule of thumb work methods with methods based on a scientific study of the tasks. Scientifically select, train, and develop each worker, then rather than passively leaving them to train themselves, for a more formalized approach. Cooperate with workers to ensure that the methods developed are being followed, and divide work equally between managers and workers so that the managers can apply scientific methods to plan the work, and the actual workers can also perform the task. So these are the 4 principles. These you should know. This will be a good test question. When we move on, again, sometimes some of the videos out there give you a better sense than I can ever do. So the first thing I want you to take a look at, and it's in this page, is Taylor worked a lot with Henry Ford. And I think this video that you're going to see on Taylor and Ford really give you an essence, one, of what manufacturing was like over 100 years ago, and then be able to appreciate some of the things he did, but also to see that this is an evolution of management practices, organizational behavior. We then look at this video, and what is the scientific management? What is it? And he defines it. Now, I have a picture here of Winslow Taylor with a shovel. So you just have to watch the video to figure out what it is. That will conclude our work for week 1. And next Monday, we'll continue this same process. If you have any questions, please let me know.